Hey guys, how's it going? So welcome once again to one of the Opensolr updates. We've been working on a lot of stuff here, so we just thought it would be nice to let you guys in on a little bit of what's being done. Alright, so I'm not going to go through the whole registration part. I'm guessing you guys already have an Opensolr account by now. So here, I'm logged in with my gold account right now. And I want to talk about three major things that we've been working on and that hopefully they will make your life a little easier while using Solr, right, in your Solr implementations. So first of all, we have the selective IP access. What do I mean by that, right? So I'm logged into my gold account. Now, mind you, every account has this option, right? So you don't have to be a gold user to use it. But I'm gold in order to also explain and demo the other features that we have. So all right, let's just start by adding a new collection, right? How about I add one now? I'm just gonna click here. So let's add one to New York. Okay, and collection has been added. Let me just stress a little bit on the add a new collection here. If you click on learn more, you're going to get all these Opensolr collection types and the explanation and a little bit of documentation and where the plugins can be found, right? So the type of the collection, you can see here we've added Magenta, which is the community edition plugin and template that you can create if you want in any of our servers. You get to use the not commerce as well, so we've also added these e-commerce things as well, right? So yeah, just go on, look at the documentation and try to implement. Otherwise, just click on live support, leave us a message or whatever. We're going to be happy to help you out, right? Okay, so let's go back to list collections right now, and we have this the new collection created right here, right? So we're just going to click on the control panel button right here. So okay, as you can see, something changed in here already. So we have the Solr request handlers quick access panel right here. This is actually grabbing all the request handler URIs from the solrconfig.xml file, and it's putting all of those right here so that you can have easy access to them, right? Of course, you have the data import right here, as you can see, but you also have the shortcuts that make it a little easier to start a full import, view the start an incremental import, view the import status, you know, and all that stuff, and abort the import if you want, and all that stuff, right? All right. So, but anyway, let's focus on selective IP access. What is that? It is important to mention that once you create a new collection, your endpoints will be forbidden. Just like you saw when I clicked on import status right here, I get a forbidden status, right? Because I'm not actually able to import any data to my collection right now. You know, you don't want that because you know, other people might just you know, go in and start fiddling with their data, just import or delete or update documents in your collection, and you don't want that. But it's important to know that once you create your collection, everything is forbidden except for the select, right? So if you click on browse data, or if you click on this on the select endpoint right here, the request handler, you can see everyone can just select data, can look at it, right? It's a read-only environment. So all right, now let's go into the access IPs and see what changed here, right? So as you can see, by default, once I added my collection, I have all is reaching select, right? So I have the all IPs condition applied to the select request handler. This means exactly what I said before, that select is public and the rest are not. You cannot update, you cannot you know, use any of these. Update CSV, I mean import data from CSV. You cannot update extract, which means you can import data automatically from PDF files and rich text format documents and all that kind of stuff, right? This is actually using Tikka. If you know about Solr Tikka, you should look it up, and it's a very useful thing, but you cannot use it right now, right? Unless you go into access IPs and start giving access to new IP addresses, right? So in order to demonstrate this, I'll just add a new IP access to the update Solr URI handler, right? And I know for a fact this is my IP address, and I'm just, gonna use this one, 82.78.34.66. All right, so I'm just gonna click save right now. And right now, what's gonna happen is it's gonna add this IP address to the update request handler. I should be able to see it any minute now. Alrighty, mighty. Okay, yeah, usually it's a lot faster, but I don't know. So yeah, here it is. I have this IP is reaching /update, right? What does this mean? Like until now, if I went to /update, it was forbidden. But now, if I go to /update, I see that it's public, but it's missing the content stream, so I can use it whenever I want to add or remove or update information in my Solr collection. However, if I go to the data import again, it's going to be forbidden because I don't have access to data import, so nobody can import data. If I don't use this feature, it's I can just leave it like this, right? So it's important to know that, of course, now I have I'm reaching update from this IP alone. If I put any other IP address in here, it's not going to work, right? Obviously, obviously I can have multiple IP addresses reaching update, but what I'm saying is if I remove this one and now I go on into add a new IP, and I just add this one. I know this IP is not mine, and I'm just gonna select update, click save right here, and now I can see that this IP is reaching update, which is not mine. I don't have any access to /update, so if I click /update right now, it's forbidden. So as you can see, this is very, very useful because you get to decide which IP addresses have access to which areas of your Solr collection, right? You get to manage it. You get to add more IP addresses in here. Like for instance, like I said before, if I add this one, I'm going to go to /update and I'm going to click save. And now if I go back to core info and I click update, obviously it's going to be available. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the access IP restrictions. This has changed. It's not anymore as it has been before with where you only had access to deciding which IP address has access to all of your endpoints. But now you get to selectively decide on which endpoints have access to which IP addresses. Well, the other way around, whatever. So, but yeah, you understand this. So it's pretty cool. At least this is what I think. So let's move on to item number 2, because I want to make this very, very short as possible. So backup manager. What does this mean? It means that right now you have access to a backup manager right here in the collection backup, right? The system is automatically creates new backup files every 5 hours and keeps the backup files from the last 3 days, right? So it'll just remove the old files, the old backup files, but you will always have, in this list here, you will always have all the backup files from 3 days ago, right? So you'll always have 3 days worth of backup files here. The only feature that we don't have right now that's not automated, but that's a pretty tricky thing to do to automate. It's actually to restore the backup files, from within this UI. But what we decided is that it's better to just, if you can download it, as you can see, if you click on it, download will just start shortly. I don't think I clicked. So yeah, well, anyway, if the file has been created, I don't think this file has been created yet, but it just reports it like this. But anyway, so the thing is, here we go. Yeah, it has been created. Okay, so yeah, we have our backup here. Yeah, as you can see, you can go in and you have the configuration, the full configuration, the schema, the Solr config, and everything, velocity if you're using it, and the full data, with the index and the spell checker index as well. So yeah, as you can see, we have the backup created, and you can also create a new backup. If I click this button, I'm creating a new backup right now. It's gonna take a while. So yeah, there you have it. I created one at 304. I created one at 307. So This is a very neat tool. You get to back up your data to use it in your own servers if you want, but if you want to restore it into this collection here, you're just going to have to go through the trouble of clicking contact here and just, we're requesting it, from us. Or just, like I said, use the support pop-up here, and we'll be happy to restore it for you in case, something happens. So yeah, now you have backups too. This is pretty cool. And you have access IPs, which are selective right now. You get to select which endpoint you grant access to. Again, let me emphasize on one more thing. If you put all in here, and now if you, let's say you allow all IP access to, let's see, to update. I'm just going to click save, and save again. Yeah. So now you can see all is reaching update, right? So even if I remove these, my own IP, this is my own IP, I removed it right now. So I have this IP, but I also have all, and this means that the update, hopefully, yep, it's public, right? So yeah, it's pretty cool. You get to also use the wildcard, the all wildcard, yeah, which is great. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about really quickly right now is the Reseller REST API. I don't think many people have been using it, but it's a very useful tool if you want to automate your own Solr index activities, right? Whatever you would need to do, either you need to update a configuration file, or you need to add new access IPs, or all of this stuff can be done by using the REST API. It's usable by any kind of user account. You don't have to be a gold. You can just be a free user, and you get to use the Reseller REST API. Let's click on it then. And yeah, you get the API key, you get the API email. This is pretty safe, pretty secure right now. All the requests are being made via HTTPS, as you can see right here. So it's pretty good. So yeah, let's take a look at what changed here and what's been added. So let's take a look at these API methods that we created. So we have create a new Solr core, right? So you get all the parameters. All you have to do is just make a GET request to this URL here with these parameters, right? And this is an example. As you can see, you have your email address, you have everything right here, and yeah, if you go on, you get to delete Solr cores, you get to commit data for a Solr core, you get to ping an Opensolr server, optimize, get the full status of a Solr core. Like, let's just take this one for instance and test it out a little bit, right? So if I'm going to do like this, I have my API key right here, I have my core name. Let me just go back to the control panel and copy my core name from here. Okay, and do it like this. Should be able to get something. So yeah, as you can see, I have the full JSON response from the server with the full status, right? The time that it started and everything. It's right here, the size and everything, right? Yeah, and as we go on, add IP access rule. As I said, you get to add the IP access. All you have to do is just pass in the IP you want to add and the handler. Get all the IP list that you have. Let's do it. Let's do it for this one. Yeah, so it's going to be 7 or 6 or 7 A's. All right, so you can see I have 2 IP rules added here. I have this IP for update, and I have this all for select, right, which is pretty cool. And then you get to remove an IP access. All you have to do is just pass in the IP address and the handler you want to remove from, and then, of course, the core name. Yeah, delete configuration file, reload a core file, get the server error log, and you also get to do a very nice thing: upload or update your custom configuration files for Solr core. We also have this nice documentation for it here that you can just. This is a sample code. To upload your own configuration file, right? So this is the target URL, this is our REST API URL, and this is the file name. This is your own local file, right? Your own schema XML or whatever file you want to upload, right? So all you have to do is just make a post request like this with curl, and yeah, just put in your email API key, core name, and user file, and this is pretty much it, right? You get to upload your file automatically just by using this code, right? Or you can just use this this form right here, right? Just select your file locally, right, and upload the file. That's as easy as that, right? So how cool is this? How cool is the Reseller REST API that you can do all this stuff with it, right? Yeah, so I guess I hope we're going to see a lot more people using it. And if you guys have any kind of questions, just like I said, go to the contact page. I know it doesn't look so good right now, but anyway, you can also contact us by phone. This is the USA phone number, the European phone number, and stuff like that. So we have all kinds of contact methods here. So yeah, just go ahead and drop us a line, and we'll be happy to help you out with everything, right? But right now, like I said, again, let's just summarize. Once you create your new collection, the select is going to be totally public unless you change it from the IP access IPs, right? Unless you remove this one, right? You get to add new IPs for specific handlers, and this is a very cool thing. All right, thank you very much for listening. I hope this wasn't too long. So okay, I'll see you guys next time, I guess.